Hello viewers, welcome back to Ekcel Academy's YouTube channel. Here we come again to you with the weekly current affairs roundup, and we are trying to cover the news that was there in the newspapers between May 3rd and May 8th. By now all of you would be aware that current affairs is a part of CSEET exam, and it is very important for all of you to keep yourselves updated with the updates or the news that comes in the newspapers. You must focus on the political environment of the country, then the economic environment, then the business world. All these things are very important, and you should keep a track of all this. And it is useful for everybody else as well, even if you're not a CSEET aspirant. These updates should really help you to do well in any entrance examinations or to improve your general knowledge. Right, let us start with the first news bit. Supreme Court firm on oxygen supply to the state of Karnataka. So Karnataka is facing oxygen shortage, and the High Court of Karnataka had passed an order telling that the central government should make sure that the state gets 110 metric tons of oxygen on a daily basis. But this was challenged by the central government in the Supreme Court, telling that the high courts should not pass this kind of orders. But anyway, Supreme Court has upheld the decision of the High Court and told that the central government must make sure that the state of Karnataka gets 110 metric tons of oxygen. So now, if you see the CSEET syllabus in the legal environment, we have High Court, Supreme Court, we also have NCLT, NCLT and all that. So it is important to see how these courts function and how Supreme Court is the supreme authority when it comes to the legal matters. Right, WhatsApp scraps May 15th deadline. So this is a news which was being discussed for almost 6 to 8 months now. So according to the new policy, every user of WhatsApp had to sign the new policy, and according to this, WhatsApp will have complete control over all the messages that are being exchanged on WhatsApp. All such news were there, and WhatsApp was very clear that every user must agree to the new policy. But the government was also against this, and users were also against this, and we saw a lot of people migrating from WhatsApp to other chatting or messaging apps such as Signal and Telegram and all that. So now WhatsApp has decided to scrap its May 15th deadline. So even if you have WhatsApp with you, if you are a user and you have not agreed to the new policy, still you can continue using WhatsApp. So this is what the news that comes from WhatsApp. Central Vista SC refuses plea to suspend work. So what is Central Vista? That's very important for us. So Central Vista is that area where we have the India Gate, and we have Parliament, and we have all the important secretariat offices and other things. So it is the high power place in New Delhi. It controls almost every part of the country. So there is a revamping, redevelopment work that is going in this region, and somebody had filed a public interest litigation case in Supreme Court telling that the work should stop because the COVID cases are increasing, but SC has decided to go against the PIL, and the work will not stop. Right. Amazon infuses 915 crores in Indian market entity. So this is the first round of funds that is coming this year, and Amazon is aiming to capture more and more of Indian markets. Amazon is one of the largest e-commerce service provider in the whole of the world, and it is one of the leading e-commerce service providers in India as well. So this is how it actually is investing more and more money. Right. So let's go ahead. Rumours of 5G trial linked to COVID surge false, tells the telecommunication companies. So from the time, that is last year, when we first started experiencing COVID, maybe in the month of March, we started receiving messages as well as videos which suspected that the introduction of the 5G waves in the atmosphere is one of the causes for COVID, or it is the cause of COVID. Such news was there in the social media and in newspapers and other places, but now the telecommunication companies have come out and told that there is no relationship between the 5G trial and the COVID-19 surge or COVID-19 virus. Right, let's go ahead. China trade surges as international demand recovers from pandemic. China, as all of us know, is an export-oriented economy. So they export a lot of goods and services to various countries and almost all the continents in the world. So their economy was experiencing a slowdown because the export market was not all that great because other countries were under recession or they had slowed down. With the opening up of the economies in various European countries and the US economy slowly opening up, now the Chinese economy is experiencing good things and it is expected to surge. So that's the news that we get from Chinese economy. Tamil Nadu to bear COVID treatment expenses in private hospitals. Now we know that the ruling AIADMK lost power in Tamil Nadu and DMK has come to power. Stalin is the new Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, and the moment he was sworn in as the Chief Minister, he has come out with some social security schemes, you can call it that way, or you can call it freebies. So what are these? First one is people can avail COVID treatment in private hospitals for free. Second thing is there is a discount of ₹3 on the milk, and the third one is the women travelers in the city services can travel for free if they are traveling by the ordinary buses. So these are the three things that he has declared as soon as he has been sworn in as the Chief Minister. There is another news that comes here. Rangaswamy sworn in as Chief Minister in Puducherry. So he was from NDA Alliance and he has been sworn in as the Chief Minister. Right. Google says 20% of employees to be remote, many more hybrid. So this is the new work culture that is getting introduced in the world, and Google being one of the topmost companies in the world, one of the Fortune 100 companies in the world, and having a lot of control in the digital space today. So Google has come out with this plan of having 20% of their employees working remotely, that is working from home, and 3 days they will come to the office and 2 days they work from home. So many such things are being introduced. Maybe the post-COVID world will have hybrid systems like this, where people will work from home for few days in a week, and maybe there may be few people who work only from home who will not go to the office at all. So such changes can be expected in the post-COVID world. Right, let's go ahead. Finance Ministry releases 987 crores to 17 states. So with this installment, around 19,000 crores has been given by central government to the states, and this will continue for few more installments, and this should really come in handy to the states to manage the problems that have been created by COVID. The total payment from central government to the state governments in the 17 states would come up to 1,18,452 crore rupees. So that's the amount that is expected. This will come in 12 installments to the states. Right. One key to getting women back to work post-pandemic is childcare. So this is a report which comes from the US. So what's happening now is the job market is slowly opening up, and the women workforce should get back to work. So if they have to get back, the child care places should also open. So they can leave their children there and they can go to work. So the key is the opening of the child care centers. So this is very, very important. Small borrowers to get fresh relief from RBI. So RBI has reintroduced moratorium. We had discussed extensively on moratorium last year. So moratorium is called the you can say loan holiday. What is this loan holiday all about? Loan holiday means individuals or companies which have borrowed loan need not pay either interest or interest plus principal for some period of time. So this is called moratorium. So again, RBI has reintroduced moratorium and the banks are yet to implement it. We can expect them to implement it at any point of time. So those borrowers who have borrowed loan less than 25 crore rupees are eligible for this, and but the condition is these people should not have applied for moratorium during 2020. So that's the condition. Right. Let's go ahead. Apex Court strikes down Maratha quota. So Maharashtra government had introduced something called the Maratha quota, but Supreme Court has squashed this whole quota, and it has told that no state government has got the right to have reservation which is above 50%. And they have also told that the state government failed to show any extraordinary reason for introducing Maratha quota. The next news is hiring momentum slowed down in April as expected. Corona second wave is found in India, and important cities such as Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore are under lockdown, and as expected the hiring momentum has slowed down. SpiceJet Dunzo allowed to use drone for delivery. So this was something which we were seeing in advertisements and in short movies and videos and all that, where a drone delivers the necessary goods. Now government is seriously thinking on these lines because this will reduce the human interaction, and the government is also thinking of introducing something called the drone corridor, where drones will fly and they will deliver the necessary goods. So two companies, that is SpiceJet and Dunzo, are working on this. Maybe this will be the new way in which goods will be delivered to the houses in the days to come. TMC Times. This was in the beginning of this week. 2021 assembly polls. 5 states had gone for elections. So TMC has regained or retained power in West Bengal. LDF has retained power in Kerala. DMK has come back to power in Tamil Nadu after almost 10 years. And NDA has, that is BJP and its allies, have formed government in Puducherry, and BJP will be forming the government in Assam. So this was the 5 state results, assembly state results of the year 2021. Full advance over 1,700 crores released to Serum Institute of India for 11 crore doses of COVID shield on April 28th, said the government. So in the month of May, June and July, there will be smooth flow of COVID shield vaccine that will be supplied by Serum Institute of India. Serum Institute of India operates from Pune, Maharashtra. Buffett says Greg Abel is his likely successor in Berkshire Hathaway. So this is a man. His name is Warren Buffett. He is one of the most intelligent, smartest investors in the world, and he features himself in the top 10 richest men in the world as well. So his successor is likely to be Greg Abel. This name is to be remembered by us. There was another name which was there. It was Ajit, of Indian origin. He was expected to be Warren Buffett's successor, but now the news comes, the successor will be Greg Abel. Right, saw 5-fold growth in account opening by women last year, says Ravi Kumar, co-founder and CEO Upstock. Upstock is an online stockbroking company, and it says that the women participation in opening stock market accounts has increased by 5-fold. So Upstock is one company to look forward for. We have Zerodha, which has already become a unicorn, and here we have another company which is doing well. So this was some of the important news bits that we wanted to share with you. We will keep updating you on every Saturday. If you have liked this video, please hit the like button. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel, please do subscribe for updates related to CS course, video lectures on CSEET and executive and professional. You can also get updates on the CS courses and exams on our channel. Thank you so much.